Hi everyone, this is Ravi Shankar. In the last videos we were discussing regarding measures of dispersion. In today's video we shall discuss few concepts in measures of dispersion for 2 marks and 6 marks. This is problem number 1. In a distribution, the sum of two quartiles is 22 and the difference between the two quartiles is 8. Find two quartiles. The question is too simple. Here they asked, in a distribution, the sum of two quartiles is, so quartiles are nothing but a Q1, Q3 and even Q1 and Q3. So Q2 also got quartile and a median. So actually probably Q2 we will cut as a median. So here there, the sum of two quartile is 22. The sum of two quartiles are nothing but a Q3 plus Q1 is equals to 22. And the difference between the two quartiles is 8. So Q3 minus Q1 is 8. So then add this. So Q1 cancel agata. So 2Q3 is equals to 22 plus 8, 30. So Q3 is equals to 30 divided by 2. So hence Q3 is 15. So we got Q3 is 15 and use any one equation. So that is Q3 plus Q1 is equals to 22. So already we found the answer for Q3, that is 15 plus Q1 is equals to 22. So Q1 is equals to 22 minus 15. So Q1 is equals to 7. So we found the answer for both. And a few of you may be having doubts that, sir, ನೀವು Q3 plus Q1 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, so you can take Q1 plus Q3 alva ಅಂತ. The thing here, they asked, they are given the difference between two quartile is 8. So two quartile is 8 andre, so Q3 minus Q1 is equals to 8 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ Q3 and Q1 quartiles ಆದಾಗ all the time Q3 will be the highest value comparable to the Q1. So Q3 ಗೆ compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ Q1 is the lowest value and Q3 is the highest value. So highest and lowest ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ Q1 minus Q3 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the answer will be in minus. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಟು ದಟ್, ಫ್ಯೂ ಯು ಮೇ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು Q3 plus Q1 is equals to 22 divided by Q3 minus Q1 is equals to 8. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇವನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇಟ್, ನಾಟ್ ಎನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ Q3 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ Q1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ Q1 it will become 2Q1. So 22 minus 8 it will become 14. It will become 14. So Q1 is equals to 14 divided by 2. So Q1 is equals to 7. So use the same thing. So Q3 plus Q1 is equals to 22. So Q3 plus Q1 is 7 is equals to 22. Q3 is equals to 22 minus 7. So Q3 is equals to, you'll get a 15. So that is what in both the methods you'll get the same answer. This is problem number 1. Next, problem number 2. Find the coefficient of variation if the variance is 16, number of items is 20 and sum of the items is 160. So this is the problem. So actually, what is the formula for CV? CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದಿದೆ, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಸೊ ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. So it is another formula for the standard deviation. Standard deviation is equals to root of variance. Okay, and we required x bar. So what is the formula for x bar? X bar ge formula bandu, so x bar is equals to summation x divided by n. So okay, ಇದನ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಡಿವಿಯೇಷನ್ is equals to root of variance. So variance is 16. So 16 ಗೆ ರೂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ you'll get 4. So standard deviation is 4. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ standard deviation 4 ಆಗಿದೆ. So then go with the x bar. So then x bar is equals to, so summation x ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 160 ಇದೆ. 160 divided by n ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 20 items 20. So hence so you will get x bar is equals to 8. X bar is equals to 8 ಬಂದಿದೆ. So then apply the formula. CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100. So standard deviation is 4 divided by x bar is 8 into 100. So you will get a 50%. So CV is 50%. This is problem number 2. And next problem number 3 is the coefficient of variation of a distribution is 60% and the standard deviation is 12. Find out its mean. Okay. So the formula for coefficient of variation is equals to, that means CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100. So this is the formula. Now replace the values. So CV they are given 60, that is equals to, so standard deviation they are given 12 divided by x bar into 100. So cross multiply it. So 60 into x bar, 60 x bar, that is equals to 12 into 100, you'll get 1200. So that is x bar is equals to 1200 divided by 60. X bar is equals to 002, you'll get 20. So the answer for question number 3 here it is x bar is equals to 20. Next problem number 4. The following figures relate to wage payment in two firms A and B. A and B they are given mean, mode and standard deviation and they asked compare firm A and B. So that is what to compare they are given 3 points. One is mean, mode and standard deviation. Okay, firstly we shall compare mean. So actually the average wage of B is greater than the average wage of A. That is what? Average wage of B is greater than average wage of A. That is point number 1 comparison. And if you come to the point number B, if you are comparing a mode, so the mode of A is greater than the mode of B. See the mode is say 72 of A and 68 of B. So hence mode of A is greater than mode of B. Hence so A is paying greater wages. Comparable to the B, A is paying greater wages. So that is what. And point number C, so they are given standard deviation and by using this one, so we shall identify that particular coefficient of variation. Okay, A. So A company to CV identify ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100. So that is what standard deviation is 13 divided by x bar is 75 into 100 in the sense. So we will get 17.33% and that of B is equals to, so CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100, that is equals to, so 17 divided by 80 into 100, that is equals to, you'll get 21.25%. So if you are comparing these two, so if you are comparing a coefficient of variation of these two, so you are clear that so company or firm B's wages are more variable comparable to the firm B. Why? Because the CV of B is greater than CV of A. Since so B wages are more variable and A wages are more consistent. So this is problem number 4. And next problem number 5 is coefficient of variation of two series are 30% and 50% and find the arithmetic mean if variance are 100 and 144 respectively. So they ask us to find arithmetic mean. So information they are given regarding, they are given coefficient of variation and they are given variance. So coefficient of variance ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ CV is equals to standard deviation divided by x bar into 100. So they are given, they didn't give regarding information regarding standard deviation, but they are given variance. So already we know standard deviation is equals to root of variance. Standard deviation is equals to root of variance. So that is for series 1. So standard deviation is equals to 100 root, and for series 2 standard deviation is equals to 144 root. In the sense you'll get 10 and you'll get 12. So now apply the formula. So CV is equals to, for first one, for first series, CV is equals to, CV it is 30%, that is equals to standard deviation is 10 divided by x bar into 100. So if you simplify this one, so 30 x bar is equals to, so 100 the 1000. So x bar is equals to 1000 divided by 30. So hence x bar is equals to, you'll get a 33.33. So that is for one. And if you're coming for the second one, and if you're coming to the second one, so 50 into, so the standard deviation is 12 divided by x bar into 100. So that is 50 x bar. So 1200. X bar is equals to 1200 divided by 50. Then x bar will be 24. So this is for second series. So this is the answer for problem number 5. I hope you people are clear about these concepts. These are a bit important for 6 marks and 2 marks. In upcoming classes, we shall see remaining problems. Thank you.